discussed on your radio show, actually.
Yeah, but it's so simplified. I mean, we've had Michael Smith introduced a living over the shop scheme in, 1996, and they've all failed. And there's reasons. Economies of scale don't work when it comes to turning around vacant units.
Well,
it's much more expensive than you think it's going to be.
What I'm told is the reason that it hasn't worked is because of planning, and there was issues to do with fire escapes and everything else. That doesn't seem to be addressed in the bill. The one thing I would say again about today's, and we might be discussing it later on, to do with the judiciary. Today's announcement is actually an implementation of the planning bill, which was introduced last October, which will indicate to you how slowly all of this has to move. It relates to the fact that if a judicial review is taken, sometimes they are taken strategically to allow the planning to run out, and it doesn't matter if you win or lose it, the planning is run out and you can't proceed with the scheme anyway. So it would have said to me that the reforms to do with judicial reviews should have come before that. I'm told that those reforms to do with people challenging housing developments are going to come at the end of it. So to go back to your question, is there an acceptance within government that they're not going to deal with this and the failure is now built into the system? I think there's an acceptance of the slowness of everything. So I can't see under any circumstances how you implement a bill in October. Yes, we've had rows in the Dáil over speaking time and everything else, and that Cabinet doesn't immediately start at the start to deal with the judicial review process, which to me is the biggest problem of anything. Don't mind vacant housing, don't mind anything else. That is people, communities, businesses, everybody else stopping a housing development. That's insanity. But what happened today is you've brought in a planning reform to deal with planning law that should come after the judicial review process is taken. So therefore, there's an acceptance within the system that we've got 5 years till the next election. We can move slowly in this. The opposition landed no punches during the general election on housing. Can you remember a general election in the last three where housing was discussed so little?
No, well, it's because we were going to hit 41,000 homes, wasn't it? Which turned out to be a lie.